Hello, cat lover. You've probably witnessed it before. As soon as your cat sees you walk in, they launch into an exaggerated stretch, as if they've been eagerly awaiting your arrival. But have you ever paused to ponder the true reason behind this behavior? Is it merely a way to shake off sleep, or could this stretch be a covert form of communication? What if that simple motion holds a deeper, hidden meaning? In this video, we're about to unravel the surprising truths behind your cat's stretching rituals and reveal why it's far more than just a muscle-loosening exercise. By the end, you'll gain insights into the profound significance of each stretch, transforming the way you interpret these feline gestures. But before we embark on this journey of discovery, consider subscribing to join our community of cat enthusiasts, where we share valuable tips and tricks to enrich your feline friend's life. The secrets of flexibility. First, let's dive into a question that may have crossed your mind. How does your kitty manage to stretch in such remarkable ways, contorting into positions that seem almost impossible? If you've ever tried to mimic one of their stretches, you've likely found it an arduous task. Many people struggle with stretches designed for humans. Anyone who's attended a yoga class knows it takes time and dedication to master even the simplest poses. Yet your cat appears to glide effortlessly through their stretches without a hint of difficulty. The key to their extraordinary flexibility lies in their unique skeletal structure. Cats possess an unusually pliable skeleton, specifically engineered for their acrobatic lifestyle, jumping, climbing, and executing that astonishing land-on-their-feet maneuver. Picture this. As your cat leaps from a high perch, they twist mid-air, adjusting their body to land gracefully. This remarkable ability is a result of an intriguing adaptation. Their shoulder blades are connected to the rest of their skeleton by muscle, not bone. Imagine the freedom that grants them. Furthermore, their spines are equipped with additional cushioning between the vertebrae, offering them unparalleled flexibility and a seemingly endless range of motion. But what if this flexibility also serves a more profound purpose? Could it be that their stretches are not just about physical comfort, but also a means to convey feelings and intentions to you? Stay tuned as we continue to explore the unexpected layers behind your cat's stretching behavior. There's so much more to discover. The urgency of movement. Now, one of the most straightforward reasons you might observe your kitty stretching is the same reason you do: muscle stiffness. Picture this. Your cat leans forward, butt in the air, front legs extended, toes splayed, and claws out. What's happening within your cat during this dramatic pose is a critical tugging of muscle fibers to their limits. This is the essence of what stretching really means. Now, consider the consequences if your cat didn't engage in these stretches regularly. Over time, their muscles could lose their elasticity, becoming shorter and less capable of handling the demands of their active lifestyle. Unlike humans, who generally navigate through a relatively safe world, most cats instinctively feel they live in a Stone Age environment, where every rustle in the bushes could mean danger, and every hunt could determine their survival. Imagine a wild cat losing its ability to stretch effectively. That cat could miss its next meal or find itself unable to escape a lurking predator. The stakes are high, and your cat understands that each stretch could mean the difference between life and death. The awakening ritual. You'll likely catch your cat stretching vigorously after waking from a nap, and this behavior isn't just for show. Just like you feel an urge to stretch upon rising, your cat experiences the same impulse. You might hear the satisfying crack as bubbles in the synovial fluid, the cushioning fluid between joints, pop. For most of us, unless we're tossing and turning all night, our muscles don't receive much exercise in bed, which fuels our need to stretch upon waking. But there's another layer to this. Stretching helps get the blood flowing, revving up the body for a new day. Imagine your cat, emerging from the dream world, their muscles groggy and unresponsive. That stretch acts as a signal, igniting their body and preparing them for whatever adventures lie ahead. The call to play. When your kitty sees you coming, that sudden urge to stretch might signal something even more exciting. They're gearing up for playtime. Cats, much like humans, instinctively know that warming up is essential before diving into strenuous activity. If you have a routine of playing with your cat after work, just the sight of you might trigger their stretching reflex. Even if you don't immediately engage them, the mere interaction could spark a workout. Consider this. To your fur baby, you're a giant, about 6 times their size. Just the act of jumping onto your lap is a formidable task, and they need to prime their muscles for this impressive leap. But what if the stretching isn't just a physical necessity? What if it symbolizes their excitement and anticipation for the bond you share, making each moment together feel like an exhilarating adventure? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the world of cat behavior and uncover more fascinating insights that will change the way you see your feline friend. The greeting gesture. Have you ever noticed your cat stretching when you walk in? Sometimes that stretch is more than just a physical release. It's a way for your cat to say hello. Unlike humans, who have evolved to thrive in social groups, cats have a more complex relationship with companionship. They only began embracing social interactions once they realized that humans, the peculiar, hairless creatures, provided access to the best food and delightful ear scratches. In cat language, the essence of friendship lies in a subtle but vital message. I am not planning to attack you on sight, and I hope you'll do the same. When your cat stretches in your presence, they communicate trust and vulnerability. In this position, they are slightly off balance, making it difficult to spring into action. Imagine the significance of this gesture. Your cat is saying, "I feel safe around you." But what if this stretching ritual carries even more weight? Could it be a way for them to bond with you, sharing a moment of peaceful coexistence? As you explore this idea, consider how each stretch might deepen your connection and foster mutual trust. The posture reset. Now, let's shift gears. How often do you think about your own posture? In our modern lives, filled with desk jobs and screen time, we frequently hear alarming reminders about the toll our habits take on our spines. Yet cats, blissfully unaware of internet trends like 10 ways you've been sitting wrong your whole life, still prioritize their posture, albeit in their own way. When a cat wakes up, stretching serves as an essential realignment tool. After hours of twisting into the infamous pretzel sleeping position, their bodies need that luxurious stretch to restore balance and comfort. Those long, deliberate post-wake stretches may seem indulgent, but they play a crucial role in preventing potential issues that could lead to costly trips to the kitty chiropractor. Imagine your cat emerging from a deep slumber, groggy yet instinctively aware of their need to reset. What if that moment of stretching is not just a physical necessity, but a ritual that enhances their well-being and prepares them for the adventures of the day? The art of petting preferences. Finally, let's talk about how your kitty communicates their petting preferences. When you reach for your cat, the natural inclination is often to go for the head, the highest and most accessible spot. While many cats appreciate head pets, there's a hidden world of preferences waiting to be discovered. Some cats revel in the sensation of being petted lower down their back, especially near the base of their tail. For the savvy kitty who wants to steer their human's attention to that coveted spot, stretching to raise their rear in the air is a clever tactic. Imagine this. Your cat is not just stretching, but orchestrating a gentle nudge for you to pet them exactly where they crave it most. But could this behavior hint at something deeper? Is it a playful negotiation of boundaries and desires, forging a bond that transcends mere petting? As we continue to uncover the intricacies of your cat's behavior, consider how these small gestures create a rich tapestry of communication between you and your feline companion. The language of sense. Cats are remarkable creatures, heavily reliant on their sense of smell to interact with and understand their environment. One fascinating aspect of their behavior is how they leave scent messages for one another. Equipped with special glands scattered across various parts of their bodies, cats release pheromones that communicate a range of messages, from "stay away, this is my turf," to "hello, I'm looking for a mate." While you might be familiar with the common practice of cats rubbing their cheeks against furniture or the legs of humans to mark their territory, there's more to their scent communication. Have you noticed your cat doing an exaggerated stretch, splaying their toes or reaching up high to scratch against furniture? These seemingly innocent actions serve a dual purpose. Not only do they leave their scent behind, but they also establish their presence in a space. And it's not just your domestic cat engaging in this behavior. In areas where larger felines roam, like mountain lions, you might spot claw marks on trees, evidence of their scent-marking rituals. Imagine a wild cat, stealthily navigating its territory, using the scent of its claws to send signals to other animals. What stories could those marks tell? The sharpness of claws. When your cat stretches their paws to scratch something, it's not merely about claiming territory, it's also a vital ritual for claw maintenance. The term sharpening might be a bit misleading, as it conjures images of grinding a knife to a fine edge. In reality, a more accurate description would be unsheathing. Cat claws grow in layers, and when a cat scratches against a rough surface, they shed the loose outer layers, revealing freshly grown, sharp claws beneath. Imagine your kitty confidently scratching away, unaware that some cat parents might mistake those discarded layers for a sign of injury. But fear not, your feline friend's claws are perfectly safe and ready for action. What if this claw maintenance is not just a grooming routine, but also an expression of your cat's confidence and readiness? Each scratch might be a silent declaration of their prowess, a way of preparing for the next adventure, be it hunting a toy or climbing to new heights. The lordosis pose. Returning to our earlier discussion of the classic big stretch, there's an important distinction to make, especially if you have an unspayed female cat. When you observe your fur baby with her rear in the air, front legs stretched out and tail raised, it might seem like another adorable stretch. However, if she's also stamping her feet and vocalizing loudly, she's likely in heat. This position, known as lordosis, is slightly different from the typical stretch and resembles what some cat parents humorously call the frog pose. It's a clear signal to any nearby male cats that she's ready to mate. If you spot your female cat in this posture, it's crucial to keep her indoors and away from unneutered males to prevent unintended litters. But what if this moment of instinctive behavior raises questions about your cat's needs and well-being? Could it be a reminder of the natural instincts that lie just beneath the surface, waiting to emerge? As we continue to explore your cat's intriguing behaviors, consider how each action serves a purpose, connecting them to their instincts and enhancing their relationship with you. The comfort of sleep. While we've already discussed the stretching behavior that occurs after your cat wakes up, what if you catch them stretching while still in the land of dreams? When a sleeping kitty lies on their back or side, with front and back legs extended to their limits, they're sending a powerful message. They feel utterly safe and secure in their home. Cats are instinctively aware of their vulnerability when sleeping, particularly in protecting their bellies, home to their most vital organs. For a cat to overcome this instinct and sleep in such an exposed position, they must feel incredibly secure in their surroundings. Imagine the trust that allows your cat to fully relax, displaying their belly without fear. A cat caught in this position is not only happy, but also has complete faith in their cat parents. But what if this trust could be put to the test? What unseen threats might lurk in the shadows, waiting to disrupt their peaceful slumber? As you observe your cat's sleeping habits, reflect on the bond that allows them to feel so at ease. The Superman pose. Another fascinating stretch you might notice is the Superman pose. In this position, your cat lies flat on their belly, limbs extended straight, resembling the iconic superhero mid-flight. At first glance, you might think that exposing their belly signifies total safety, while sleeping flat suggests they feel vulnerable. However, that's not entirely accurate. While it's true that this position may not convey the same level of safety as lying on their back, it doesn't mean your cat is scared. Instead, they might simply be feeling a bit too warm. Cats evolved in desert climates, enabling them to tolerate higher temperatures than humans can. However, individual tolerance varies by breed. Cold weather breeds like Maine Coons and Norwegian forest cats might struggle more with heat. Yet, even the most resilient feline will reach a tipping point. Enter the Superman pose. By lying on their belly against a cool surface, like kitchen tiles, your cat can quickly lower their body temperature, cooling their vital organs and allowing the cooler blood to circulate to their extremities. Imagine the relief they feel, using their instincts to combat the heat and find comfort in their environment. The hunter within. If you notice your cat stretching more than usual, or perhaps engaging in what looks like an aerobic routine, pay close attention. One moment, they might sit on their haunches, stretching their front legs skyward. The next, they could be on their hind legs, reaching for the wall with their front paws. What's really happening? This isn't just stretching. Your cat may very well be tapping into their primal hunting instincts. Cats evolved to hunt prey like small birds and rodents, but they also have an innate fascination with catching flying bugs. If your kitty seems to leap and stretch, reaching for something invisible, listen closely. That buzzing sound might hint at a tiny target just out of your sight, something so small it has escaped your attention entirely. What if this behavior is not just play, but a manifestation of their natural instincts, connecting them to the wild ancestors they've inherited? As you witness this display of agility, consider how every stretch and leap ties your cat to their true nature, reminding you that even in your home, they carry the spirit of a hunter. The Pounce Preparation. When your cat zeroes in on something a bit larger, perhaps a live house mouse or a particularly lively foil ball, you might observe them slipping into a pose reminiscent of the big stretch, albeit with their front legs drawn closer to their body. You may even notice a curious wiggling of their rear end, a behavior that hints at something exciting. They're gearing up to pounce. With their head lowered and upper body poised, they build the necessary force to spring forward with explosive power. But what's the deal with that wiggling butt? Scientists speculate it might stem from your cat shuffling their feet to ensure the ground is stable and reliable before launching themselves into action. Imagine the anticipation building within your feline friend, each wiggle a precursor to the thrilling leap they're about to take. But what if this behavior signifies a deeper instinct at play? Could it be a reminder of their wild ancestors preparing to hunt in the shadows? As you observe this moment, consider the primal energy radiating from your cat, a living testament to their innate instincts. The play signal. For cats, hunting isn't always a serious affair. Playtime can be just as exhilarating. That's why they dive headfirst into chasing feather wands or batting around catnip mice. When you catch your cat stretching in this playful context, it may well be their version of a dog's play bow, a clear signal that they're ready for some fun. If your cat leans forward with their butt in the air, tail erect, and eyes tracking your every movement, they're signaling you to join in on the excitement. However, beware of how you respond. It's crucial to redirect their playful instincts toward appropriate toys, rather than allowing them to pounce on your hands or feet. What might seem adorable in a kitten can quickly escalate into a not-so-cute habit in a full-grown cat that still views your appendages as potential prey. What if this playful behavior also reflects a deeper desire for connection? Is your cat's eagerness to engage a way of strengthening the bond between you? The arch pose. One stretch you definitely want to keep an eye out for is the arching of your kitty's back, often accompanied by fluffed fur and a raised or wagging tail. This pose generally spells trouble. When a cat arches its back, they're attempting to make themselves appear larger and, in turn, less appealing to potential predators. It's a clear indication that your cat is feeling threatened or agitated. While this posture doesn't always mean a cat is about to attack or flee, it certainly signals discomfort and often arises in response to surprising or new stimuli. For example, if you introduce a new cat into your home, expect to see one or both cats adopting this pose. Even if tensions don't escalate, it's your cat's way of communicating, "Don't mess with me." What hidden fears might your cat be grappling with in that moment? As you observe their body language, reflect on the trust and understanding that lies at the heart of your relationship. The reach for a headbutt. When you're petting your cat and attempt to withdraw your hand, you may find them stretching their neck toward you, even standing on their hind legs to nudge against your head. Why do they exhibit this behavior? Is it merely a plea for more affection? While that's certainly a part of it, there's more beneath the surface. If your cat is stretching to get closer to your head, they're likely aiming to headbutt you, a behavior known as bunting. This is a way for cats to exchange scents with one another. You might have observed two cats greeting each other with headbutts, a gesture of friendship and familiarity. However, your kitty faces a challenge in properly exchanging headbutts with you due to your height. Some cats opt for the easier route and bunt against your hands, while others stretch with determination, hoping to someday reach you for the headbutt they believe you deserve. Did you know that if you start ignoring your cat, something unexpected will happen? Check out this video to discover why you should consider giving your cat the silent treatment.